start with you, Gwen. I just want to talk about how deep the episodes have been thus far. I also want to talk about where are we seeing Hank go in his personal relationships, because it seems like he's mostly married to his job. And then wrapping with Marina, if I can just talk about your entanglement a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, we've definitely wanted to get very psychological this season and look at the characters and their relationships with one another. And I think for Voight, I mean, Jason and I had this conversation months ago, I think, about the fact that since Olinsky, really, we haven't seen him allow someone to get very close to him. So this season, we've tried to push that with two characters. With his relationship with Halstead, he's definitely allowed Halstead to kind of get closer to him and to have a different type of dynamic with him. And the same thing for Anna's character. I think Anna has become a bit of a surrogate daughter to him. He's connected with her. They're in this very dangerous thing together that bonds them in a way that is unique. And so for the next few episodes, you'll see that we're continuing to explore both of those relationships and how they're going to collide a bit.
Awesome, thanks. And Jason?
Yeah.
Are you ready for love?
Am I ready for love? That's an interesting thing, Linda. Oh, you mean is Voight ready for love? Oh, I misunderstood. I was so flattered for a second. Yes, Voight is full of love. I've always said that, even when he was on Chicago Fire. I think he's totally motivated by love. But perhaps I'm Pollyanna, but I think all people are motivated by love. And, they just have different ways of expressing it and kind of processing it. And, he loves his team. I mean, he would give his life for any one of them. I mean, and he loves Chicago.
Yeah.
And in a sense, maybe if love came to him, it would be, I think if I get psychological about him, it's easier for him to love a group than an individual. And I think it's also easier for him to love as a verb than to let himself be loved. He keeps himself kind of focused outward. He doesn't do a lot of self-reflection. And so that's probably why he's unapproachable in some ways and hard to, you don't just come in and hug the guy. He's got a wall around him in some ways. And, I think it would be interesting as the wall has been starting to crack, even with Lindsay leaving and then Olinsky, and you see there's cracks in the walls. And, there's beginning to be the possibility of water leaking through, to mix the metaphor. And we shall see. But there's a lot of love there.
Appreciate it. Thank you.